$160,000 for annual members.
And here's the biggest question, I know you probably heard it. If we find the funding that covers everything, Warren said he would handle the maintenance, Carol said that she could do it. Is it something you could handle, the maintenance on it, once it's established? Who would be doing the maintenance? You or Warren?
I think
We were West Warren.
West Warren would. I mean, it's gonna be brand new. How much maintenance is there on, there'll be a pumping station?
Yeah, there wouldn't be any at first.
At first, right.
But then
So-
it's gonna be additional cost with electricity to run it.
Of course it
too,
would.
so.
But some of that could be embedments passed on to people that use on beats. There's ways to make people that are absorbing that
Yeah.
usage. I'm just saying, there is, but it's a ways away. You gotta try to find the majority of the funding. The senators and the state reps say there's money to cover this. We just gotta see. Well, the only problem's been.
A lot of infrastructure for clean water right
And,
now.
you know, if we can find the money,
Yeah,
maybe the
the
bonding's
bonding's
not an
available.
issue. The only issue is gonna be who owns it. That would be the biggest issue. If you don't own it and Warren doesn't own it, who's gonna take claim to it? You're running a water line down the street that's gonna become.
If money was an issue and it was put in, then it would be coming off of the West Warren's water line.
Right.
So it would be the district's responsibility.
Sure it would,
for it.
and that's why I'm asking those kind of questions. If it's gonna become a West Warren issue, the expense for running it, is it something you'd have to look at it probably?
We'd have to crunch the numbers. and
Right,
whatnot.
so but it's not no, a definite, like, no, you wouldn't wanna do this.
We just can't fund it, that's the thing, so.
That's what it comes down to.
Right,
Yeah,
if the funding is put in a betterment to cover your costs, then you probably wouldn't have an issue. There's some other way to cover it?
I think it would still depend on what the final plan.
Right.
Right.
It'd be the final,
And-
if it's not a debt to the water district, it's not like people say, well, you just don't wanna do it.
No.
It's not that.
No,
I didn't
we
think so.
never have said that.
Okay.
I've actually said that we're positioned and prepared, not with all the answers off the tops of our head tonight,
Of course
because it's
not.
been a while, but to try to help in whatever way we can, but there are limitations on, I mean, if our customers are required to vote on either a merge or an extension, I mean, it depends on how that goes, and then, of course, the funding is the primary issue.
That's what, I think it's important, I mean, on the plan board all these years, was to get all your Ts crossed and your Is dotted before you go and do it. So if somebody in Boston says, I have the money, how are you gonna do it? You wanna have it all in writing, how we're gonna do it.
Which is exactly why we bore the expense of attorney fees, for example, in preparation, which is significant for our size, as well as, you know, the additional measures we've taken, like additional testing and so forth.
And the test wells that we had.
Right, at our,
And the test
I know.
well drilled.
right, so
Yep.
we remain, you know, poised to do what we can with, but that funding issue is.
But I understand, your funding is limited, so. But it's not a definite no, it's more like, let's see what we can come up with, okay?
Exactly, yep.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, I appreciate it, and I'll keep the fight going.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
On March 19th, we met with the Board of Selectmen, and at that meeting, they said, which I know is not true, but it was stated that neither water department is willing to work with the Board of Selectmen, you don't show up to meetings, and on and on and on. I know that's not true. I know you did come to meetings 2 years ago when we first started this. Have you been invited to meetings by the Board of Selectmen?
Not recently.
No.
I say probably the last year.
Because to my knowledge, any meeting that I attended where you were, I knew you were invited, you were there.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. And secondly, would you be willing to write another letter to the Board of Selectmen reiterating your stance that you are more than willing to help in the process once funding is secured, and to urge them to secure funding, try to secure funding? And it's been a while since you've written a letter to them.
I probably just have to change the date on it.
Yes,
think
I know
we
you've
sent-
done that in
We
the
sent a
past.
few, so,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, we can send
I
them.
would appreciate that, thank you. and Kath, I'm sorry, Kath, could you CC me on that, or just let me know when you send that letter, so that I can follow up with the selectmen?
Can we also include copies of the previous ones that were sent as well, so that you can see what was sent previously and the CCs
And
that were?
I have everything that Kathy has sent
That's
to
what
me.
I thought, that you had,
Yeah.
I gave you the packet,
You have,
yeah.
yes.
Because we really, felt from the beginning that communication among all the parties was really important. And it seemed like there were some key players who might not have been kept in the loop, so we tried to do what we could.
Mhm. It's been a while, so maybe if they hear from you again, it could help us. Thank you.
Good luck.
Well,
It's been a big
there's
help.
always hope.
Just an afterthought, the DEP is coming in
Yeah.
and they're going to test our wells again. And they're going to do it each quarter for 1 year. Hopefully, they're clean. Thinking this is something that, according to them, was an accidental spill or was disturbed or something. So we're hoping that it may resolve itself.
So if it.
We'll keep you
If
informed.
it remains low, will they, say that it's not, I know that at one point somebody had said, once it's declared contaminated,
That's according
it
to the
can never
banking
be.
regulations.
That's okay.
Todd Smola is working on that
Mhm.
at the state level for us.
Mhm.
But yeah, the DEP said that they would consider writing another letter if we have 4 consecutive testings
Mhm.
that are below the limit. They would write a letter saying our wells are not contaminated.
Mhm.
And the other thing was the Board of Health cleared it if you want to drill
Yes.
another well.
Yes.
The Board of Health said they could poke another well in the ground if they wanted to.
There's no moratorium on building in Warren, digging, sinking wells, anything,
Mm.
according to
There
the
was-
board.
And is it true also that the wells are only being tested, they're not being tested for that 1,4-dioxane, remember?
They haven't been tested since 2014.
But I mean, new construction, new wells that are dug, are they being tested for that specifically?
I don't
Because
know.
I remember.
The Board of Health said if the new wells are dug, they'll be tested, in what the regulation stands right now.
So
There won't
it
be any
does.
1,4-dioxane testing. I'm pretty sure I heard that at the meeting.
So-
It's just gonna,
For bacteria, like they test for any new well.
bacteria, arsenic,
So a couple of years ago, when we all met to discuss this problem, and the town wasn't really poised to help with it. In the meantime, they've continued to issue building permits for newly constructed homes with wells that are not being tested for that, including in that area.
There's been no new
There's
construction,
not-
no?
Just one.
Close,
The one down,
close.
the road that's
That's
been put
right,
down there.
yeah, there was
yeah,
one.
there's one cabin built,
And one house was sold.
one house was sold, one house was built, and there was no.
It's interesting too that when we met with the Board of Health, there was an engineer, environmental engineer with Anchor Environmental that worked with the Board of Health in the test wells in the landfill. And we had asked if he could check what the limits of detection and margin of error is. And the margin of error is exactly within the range of what we're testing. We're testing 0.36. Margin of error is 0.06. The limit is 0.30. So we're, who's to say? We're on by, 0.06 parts per billion over the limit, we're contaminated. And yet that's the limit of testing, the accuracy. So it's just maddening. This is the attendance sheet.
Oh, thank you.
So, yeah, we're
No
finding out.
problem. Anytime.
Do you need this back, or?
No, that's for you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to show you
Thank
the
you.
section I was, if you can make heads or tails out of it, that'd be nice. I read, most of it's explanatory, but the petition part, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, we'll have our attorney take a look.
Yeah, just.
Help us
I
out with
mean,
that.
One more thing, the fire chief would love a line up that street.
I know he would. I know he would.
And there's a lot of money out, infrastructure money out there for
Yeah.
that purpose.
Okay, that's great to hear.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night.
Night.